Good morning, everybody. I'll give you a change of scene today in my front room, and I'm able to do this because the house is empty this morning. So hopefully no disturbances, and hopefully my little dog doesn't start barking at me, but that is quite probable. So we'll see. Let's see how we go. So today we have got pole. We're back onto our Pilates pole. Pilates pole meaning broomstick, broom handle. Very cheap to buy. If you haven't got one, something you could use. You could take the mop off the end of your mop and bucket and use that, or your mop, sorry, not your bucket. Don't use your bucket. Find something in the house you could use. If not, go and treat yourself to one. And I just varnish mine and put door stoppers on the end of mine. Okay, so let's start today. Hope we're all feeling good today. Let's start with some breathing on the mat and relax. So relaxing our shoulders, nice comfortable place, knees are soft, stacking our body. Imagine we've got 3 plates in our body, top, middle, bottom, and we're trying to keep those stacked on top of each other. Okay, so let's breathe in. And then exhale through the mouth. So Pilates breath, breathing in through the nose, hold at the top and exhale through the mouth, like you're blowing out a candle. Trying to keep our rib cage connected, breathing in and out. Let's breathe into the sides of the ribs. So breathing in, sides of the room, hold it, exhale. Feel your rib cage come in and down. Go again, breathing in and out. One more. Breathing in and exhale, long and slow. Feel your rib cage come in, squeezing out all the air through the gaps. And relax it there. Palms together, elbows nice and high. Continue with your breath. Reaching round the back elbow and back to center. So little pressure on the palms. Twisting round each side. Just twisting the top half of your body if you can. One more. Okay, let's take some little shoulder rolls up, back and down. And reverse. Okay, reach one arm up, one arm down. And again. One more each side. And the other side. Okay, hands on hips, hip circles. Nice and slowly. Working your way through those hips. And reverse. Keep that nice breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Okay, holding it here. Feet slightly closer together. We're going to tuck the tailbone under and release. Tuck and release. 2 more. Squeezing your pelvis, holding and releasing. Okay, feet. Let's take a set of toes and scrunch them like you're making a fist with your toes. And release. Scrunch. Probably you're going to get cramp if you do this. Warming up those toes. These are things that carry us all day, all of our life. So let's look after them and strengthen them. Okay, circling the ankle joint around. And the other way. Okay, go forward onto the front of that foot carefully. Remember, we're still warming up. Don't overstretch. Just stretching out the front of that ankle joint. And then come back, press the toes towards the knee joint and sit back slightly. And then swap to the other foot. So make a fist with these toes and release, wiggle, make a fist. Release, stretch the toes out and wiggle. Okay, circling that ankle joint. Hold on to the wall if you feel like this is too early for balance. If not, you're going to just lift that foot and circle one way and the other way. And then again, just lightly press the front of that foot down, feel that nice stretch. And then draw your toes towards your knee, sitting back ever so slightly. Okay, then we're going to pedal it out. So working through the toe, ball, heel. So all the digits, giving all the digits all the love, spread across the toes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Let's get ready with our pole. Okay. Again, pole, small equipment's always optional. So dip in and out if you don't like it. Improvise, use something else. But today we're going to use the pole. So we're going to start again with our breath work. So rolling our shoulders back, stacking our plates on top of each other. Inhale, breath. We're going to lift to shoulder height and lower. Exhale. Move the pole with your breath. And again, inhale. Exhale. Okay, let's take the pole up, all the way up. This point, you may want to widen your hands a little because we're going to go behind. So trying to go equally with those shoulders. This may be enough for you just to go from here. If not, you're going to try and rotate the shoulder nice and slowly. We're still warming up. Go all the way back down. Inhale. Exhale, return. Equal weight on the shoulders if you can. And trying to keep your head with your eye gaze forward. So if you find you're bobbing your head under the pole, shorten the range. You don't need to go all the way back. So you could stop here. This may be enough. Go to your range. And then maybe as you warm up, maybe as the weeks go by, your range extends. Hopefully your range extends. So visualize those shoulder blades working around. Okay, one more. Up, back. If you're all the way back, hold it here for a second. Rotate your shoulder blades back. Squeeze a pencil between your shoulders. Just tiny little lift and lower. Lift and lower. Okay, all the way back up to shoulder height. Hold it here. We're going to rotate round. Oh, enough room behind me. So it's a figure of 8. Nice and slowly. Rotating the shoulder a different way. One more. Reverse. Use your breath. Don't hold your breath. Okay, hold it over to the left-hand side. And then you're going to stretch, so fingertips on the edge of the pole if you can, and stretch that side out. So you get that nice stretch from the right foot to the right finger, stretching over. Inhale. Exhale, your right hand lowers, your left hand lifts up, so the pole straightens above your head. Reach up. Go the other side. Right hand drops. Feel that nice stretch on the side. You just take the right hand and the left hand slightly back so you get more of a stretch. And left hand drops, right hand comes up. Inhale, breath. Exhale, arms come forward. Hold at shoulder height. Bring your hands in line with your shoulders this time. Okay, still warming our shoulders up. We're going to do a little row. So elbows come in and down. So draw a front circle like your horse doing a flamenco dance. So you're now rolling your shoulders forward. So again, slowly feel that shoulder girdle rolling forward. One more. Hold it. Reverse it. Up, back, down. Squeeze. Circle with your hands. 2 more. Okay, hold. Push out, breathing in. Exhale, lower. Okay, nice gentle warm up for the shoulders. Have a little wiggle, blood flowing. Let's warm up the legs. So we're going to combine squat with a curtsy squat. So legs are slightly wider than your hips. We're going to squat down and then curtsy behind. But I will cue you. Inhale, breath. Pole comes out, squat down. Knee, check your knees are over your second and third toes. Exhale, return. Pole comes up, left leg goes behind right leg, curtsy. Come back to center, squat down, pole out, return. Come up, right leg behind left leg, curtsy. Come back to center, squat down, pole out, readjust my knees, return. Oh, click. That's the warm up coming. Keep going. So coming back to center, pole down and squat. Push out, return, push up. Right leg behind left leg, curtsy. Back to center, keep breathing. One more each side. Keep going. Last one. Down and hold here for a moment. Small pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Pulse down, pull out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Return up. One more pulse the other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Return, pull down, shake those legs out. Oh, that warms those up. Okay, we're going to do rear alternate lunge with a little bit of a stretch. So, if I can remember rightly what we're doing, you're going to take a step back with your right leg. So slightly offset, so you've got the triangle, so you're not right behind. Give yourself a little bit of a base. And then we're going to dip the right leg down, pole comes out in front. Inhale, breath. Exhale, dip down, pole out. Return, straighten the back leg. Push the pole front and lean. Actually, we're going to lean forward with the knee and then the pole goes front. So you're just leaning forward with that knee. Pole comes in, lift the back heel, dip. Return, straighten the back heel, pole forward, lean. Return, back heel lifts, lower, same leg. Return, straighten the back leg, lean forward, bend the front knee, push the pole forward. Return, lift the back leg, down, up, straighten and lean. Next one, we're going to stay down. Foot up, down, small pulses. So you can stay here with the pole, rolling your shoulders back. 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Inhale, breath. Exhale, slowly come up, straighten the back leg. Let's straighten the front leg this time and look forward. That nice stretch. rolling the pole down past your knee. Inhale, exhale, pole comes up, knee bends, back leg comes in, little march on the spot. Same thing, other leg. So right leg forward, left leg back, offset. Okay, inhale, breath, shoulders back. Exhale, dip down. Back leg comes up, straighten, pole forward, bend the front knee and lean. Pole comes in, back heel lifts, drops, return, straighten the back leg, lean forward with the front knee. Coming in, lift, lower. So we're still warming up those feet nicely. Lean. 2 more. Back leg lift, lunge, return, lean back, lean forward. Return. Back heel lifts, lowers, returns, straighten the back leg, lean forward and hold. Okay, come back, lift, lower, small pulses, shoulders back. Stack your plates, top, middle, bottom. 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Breathing in. And exhale, slowly come up, straighten the back leg one more time. This time we're going to straighten the front leg and lean forward. Inhale, breath. Exhale, return. Bend the front leg. Bring the back leg in. Have a little wiggle. Okay, one more track before we go down. So balance. Okay, nice simple move. So left leg, point of stability. Don't lock the knee out. So have a slight bend in that knee. Okay, so thinking about, we're going to, you can keep this leg low to start with. You can tap down in between. If not, we're going to come roll, lift the knee up, roll the pole up. And then we're going to straighten the leg front, pole out. So the pole is just going to come in and out. And then leg goes behind. Leg in, pole in. Leg out, pole out. Keep going. Anytime you want to tap down onto the mat, if this balance is too intense, you choose. As soon as you lock that left knee out, take it back a little bit. So thinking about keeping your rib cage connected and drawn in, and using your breath. Visualize your breath going with the pole. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hold. Inhale, hold. Exhale, hold. That was really wobbly. Try not to over grip the pole, lighten it. Inhale, step down. Where's this calf, isn't it? You think you're working this leg until you then the end of the track and you feel that on your calf. Okay, same thing with the leg, except for rather than forward and back, we're going to go forward and down. Inhale, exhale, plates, top, middle, bottom, plates are stacked. Tummies are drawing in, right knee is soft. Big toe, little toe, ball of the heel. Okay, raise the pole up, lift the knee out. Inhale. Exhale, leg forward, pole down. And again, leg back, pole down. Keep going. So no over grip on the pole. It's there for balance, for guidance. And it's really useful, like I keep saying, with your breath. So breathing in, breathing out, breathing in. A bit like a little ventilator, lifting and lowering. Little machine. 2 more. Remembering soft knee, soft breath, control, back and hold. I haven't got much room behind me to lift. I'm going to get my head in the video and then it compromises my position. Coming in, hold, soften the pole. Keep my elbows tucked in. I noticed they were splayed out, so I'm going to keep them tucked in and bring my shoulders back. Leg out. In, drop, wiggle. Okay, roll down. Okay, roll down. We are going to change it a couple of ways. We're going to include a spine twist, and I think maybe we take the pole behind our back at some point. I will cue you. So standing long ways on your mat, inhale, shoulders back, stack your plates. So that means that your bottom tends to stick out. So bring your bottom in line, bring your bottom plate in line with your middle plate, in line with your top plate. 1, 2, 3 dinner plates nicely in line, shoulders back, inhale. Exhale, guide the pole down your body. Lovely, exhale. All the way to the floor. If this is available, you can drop the pole on the mat, and if you want to, just tuck your toes over the pole and have a little grip and release of your toes. Again, another toe workout. Take your eye gaze through your legs. Keep your tummies lifted and thinking about widening the top of your hip bones east and west. Inhale, breath. Exhale, roll the pole from under your toes, and then we're going to switch the pole behind us, and we're going to return like this. So exhale, rolling up. So you can give the back of your legs a little massage if you like. Rolling up nice and slowly, turning your pelvis, turning your hips, stacking your spine. Shoulders are last to come up. Roll them back. Lift behind you. Look, eye gaze forward. Inhale, breath. Exhale, you're going to twist round left. Spine twist with our shoulders behind, back to center. Keep your plates nicely stacked. Bring your bottoms in. Okay, let's reverse it and go down with the pole behind us. Inhale. Exhale, rolling down. Chin to chest. Again, massage the back of your legs if you like. Mind, careful behind your knees. Okay, hold here. Switch the pole to the front. Again, drop the pole. Again, if you want your toes underneath, you can put your toes underneath. Eye gaze through. Tummy's in. Nice, straight, lifted hamstrings. Grabbing the pole. Exhale, return up the front this time. So you don't particularly want to massage your shins with this. So over your knees. You might want to massage the front of your thighs, might be quite nice. Iron them out. Turn your pelvis, turn your hips, stack your spine, roll your shoulders. Let's take the pole up, roll it up your body, all the way up. Widen your hands. Inhale, stack your plates. Exhale, twist your spine. Back to center. Exhale. Back to center. Okay, pole comes down. Last one. Normal in front. Inhale, breath. Exhale, chin to chest. All the way down. And then you can roll the pole to the front of your mat. Hopefully it will stop when you roll it. Hang at the bottom a little longer. If you want to extend it, you can grab each elbow and just have a tiny little sway side to side, but keeping your tummy drawn in and thinking lift from the outside of your glutes east and west. So lift to the back of the room, straighten up the hamstrings. Okay, inhale. Exhale, walk your hands out to your upward dog. So rolling up onto your toes, hips are high. So hips are high on your toes, tummy is drawn in, shoulders are not crunched up to your ears, they're away from your ears. You're just going to roll back, toe ball heel, push back, lift the tummies, heel ball toe. I have to really think about that as I'm doing it. And back. And forward. Up and hold, eye gaze through the legs, spread the load, big toe, little toe. Think of all those strong toes that hold you up all your life. And back down. Okay, we're going to rock forward into plank position. You can drop to your knees if you wish. So you're going to roll up and forward into your plank position. Okay, from here, let's get comfy, as comfy as you can be in your plank position. So today we're going to drop to our elbows. So you're going to drop one elbow and the other. Take them slightly wider, clasp your fingers together and take your feet just about wider than hip width apart to balance you out. Okay, we're not here for long. So we are going to tap right hand, left leg in front of the pole and switch. It's quite hard. Actually, you lift your leg, it doesn't go in front of the pole. So reset, right hand. You could just start with right hand and then lift the left leg. Come in. Trying to keep your hips as still as you can. So if your hips are wobbling too much, just do your hands. One more each side. Whew. And hold. Push your heels away. Think about strong in between your shoulder blades. Tummies are in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees. Let's take a rest pose. So stretch all the way back. Inhale. Exhale, send the breath to your lower spine and then out through your fingertips. Okay. From here, we are going to move the pole. You're going to hands in line with the pole. You're going to take a step forward with your right leg. So your toes are on the pole. Okay, from here, left toes tucking under, so you've got a nice triangle base. Grabbing the pole, you're going to sit up carefully. Okay, options here. I'm going to reset myself, actually, I'm too wide. Okay, options here are just to push the pole forward and backwards, because you're already getting that nice stretch from this thigh going from the hip to the knee joint. So you're going to reach forward and backwards, reach forward and backwards. Adding on, you're going to push up the back leg. So you push up and lower. Use your core to push you up. Although you think it's your quad and your thigh, wrap the ribs so that your tummies are strong, pushing you up. 2 more. If not, just stay down and do this. Okay, last one. Out and hold. Okay, drop the pole down. Either keep this leg here, left hand goes on the mat, and then right hand is going to sweep up the left hand and push up. And if you wish, you can lift that back leg up. Take your eye gaze to the back hand. And then bring that hand as though you're threading the needle between your hand and your foot. And you can either drop your knee or keep your knee lifted. Okay, hands frame the foot, knee drops down, back foot returns, front foot. Step forward with your left leg. Okay, position yourself, grab the pole, inhale, exhale, lift your body up slowly. I mean, that's tough enough, but it is. So, okay, straight leg from the right hip to the right knee. Okay, if this is enough, you push forward and return. If this hurts your knee, you could put a cushion under your right knee. Or don't do it. Lift the back leg up. So think, brace your tummy, strong tummy. And lower. Lift and lower. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. Drop the pole. Right hand in front of the pole. Left hand opens up. Options to lift the back leg. Try and straighten it. Trying to get this knee, front knee over the toe. Inhale. And then exhale, thread the needle in between the gap. Open up, drop the leg, take the left leg back, take a rest pose. Okay. Exhale, roll onto your tummies. Take the pole behind your back. We've got 3 moves for our thoracic spine extension. So, small move to start with. Nose is looking at the mat. Shoulders, if you've got eyes on your shoulders, they're looking at the mat equally. Okay, toes, legs are long, strong and together. Inhale, exhale, slowly peel the top half of your body up and lower. And again. So you're going to go forward and up. So we're not crunching that lower spine. We're trying to put a nice gap in between. If this is too much, you could do cats and cows as an alternative. So on your knees, rounding your spine to the ceiling and then arching. Up and hold. Exhale, lower. Small move, quite intense. Okay, switch the pole round to the front. Take it behind your shoulders. I think I was supposed to do, just thinking about that actually, I was supposed to do behind the shoulders on the first one. Never mind. Okay, from here we're going to do an aeroplane move. So take your legs slightly wider apart. Your right arm leans down to the mat and your right shoulder gets as close as it can, and then your left leg lifts. And then slowly go over to the other side. So trying to get your left shoulder to the mat and lift your right leg. Got a little spine twist and extension. And you're keeping your shoulders nice and level. So thinking about your lifting, when your leg lifts, lift from the glute. One more. Exhale, lower. Take the pole over your head. Pole goes in front. Okay, swimming. So the pole is the edge of the swimming pool. So options are to keep your elbows down and do your legs, or do both. So if you're doing both, you inhale, exhale, lift the pole, look at your eye gaze in line with it. Lift your right leg, lift your left leg, and swim. Nice and slowly to start with. See how still you can keep that pole like a spirit level. Pushing the pole out from the shoulders, lengthening, so you've got that really nice length. And then you can go a little faster. Kick, 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 kick. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Exhale, lower. Okay, let's roll over for abs. Everybody feeling good? Have a quick drink if you need it. I do. Okay. Laying on your back. Take that off, that's annoying. Okay. Simple move to start with. Relaxing on the mat. Relax the head, back of the shoulders, back of the rib cage. Think about weight on the big toe so you're not rolling, pronating out onto the edges of your feet. And then lastly, inhale, exhale, soften the rib cage in, down and together, connect it. So let's not have it flaring into our chest. So it's coat of armour around your abs. And we're going to use that with our breath. So when we exhale, we're going to try and squeeze the air out in between that coat of armour. And we want to keep going and going, but we want to fight against the breath and the rib cage. So inhale. Exhale, head comes up, shoulders come up, pole rolled up the knees. So you flatten your spine and think of that coat of armour. Imagine I'm coming around to punch you in the tummy and you're bracing it because I'm going to punch you so hard. Exhale, lower. Take the back of the knuckles to your shoulders. Return. Inhale. Exhale, go again. Pole comes up, breath goes out. Breath squeezes out in between those ribs. Think if that's really strong, that's holding you up, and then lower. knuckles to shoulders. And again, head lifts, shoulders lift, roll towards the knees and lower. Knuckles to shoulders. Return. Exhale. And lower. Keep going. We're going really slow so that you can control this move with your breath and your abs. 2 more. 1 more full one. Up. Spine flattens. Lower down. Again, you get a massage on your thighs. Knuckles to shoulders. Last one. Up and hold. Up and hold. So see if you can reach that pole closer to your knees, but use your shoulders to push you up. So taking your shoulders away from your ears, and then you're pushing the air out in between those gaps of your ribs. 4, 3, 2, 1 and hold. And then slowly lower back down. Okay, we're going to do crunchies while we're lying down. So, okay, we're going to do arms behind. I think what I was doing then. Arms behind, take a moment, allow your rib cage to soften in and down. So it's not, I haven't got that big dip from here. I'm trying to almost wrap it around so that it's, I'm going to use it. Okay, knees coming towards chest. If you have a weak lower back, you can do 1 foot at a time from here, because we're going to do reverse crunchies, so you could just reverse crunch in 1 at a time. Okay, if not, you're going to keep the arms behind you. You're going to reverse crunch in, so trying to get your tailbone lifted, lower, arms come up, legs come up, lower your legs, take the arms behind you, reverse crunch. Arms up, legs up, lower, reverse crunch. Keep going. Lower the legs, lower the arms behind the head, knees to shoulders. So we're working on that lower stubborn bit of the tummy. Knees in, legs up, arms up, and lower. Knees in. Two more. Use your breath. Last one. Up and hold. Slowly lower. Glue your legs together like you're a mermaid. Zip up the thighs. Hold here. Wrap your rib cage around your abs. You've probably got a little nice little natural curve in your spine. Take the pole behind, lower. Take the head with it. Hold. Bend your knees in. Drop your feet. Windscreen right your legs. Okay. Obliques. Pole goes behind your thighs. Draw yourself up to seated. Quite a handy little tool. Okay. Obliques. Options. Again, if you're still working on strength with your back and your tummy, keep your spine nice and straight here, and you can still work your obliques. You can still feel it as soon as you twist. If you're able to, you're going to go into your C curve from here. So, excuse me, we're going to do a bit of rolling. Pole out in front, C curve. So first of all, we sit up nice and straight. Spine is straight, shoulders in front. Inhale. Exhale, find your C curve. Tuck your tailbone. Then think about curling the top of your body. We started at the bottom today. We usually start at the top. So you've got that nice C curve in your spine. And then sometimes when we do this, you're crunching your shoulders up. Take your shoulders away from your ears. Okay, we're going to move round to the left as far back as you can. Draw a little circle. And then you're going to slowly come to center. Right, little circle. Keep going. So it's a figure of 8. A little tiny circle at each end. Nice and slow. Exhale. Inhale. If you need to, in between, you can reset yourself by coming back up. and then come back in. You can reset yourself in between if you like. If you're looking for a little further intensity, stay back. Nice little circle. Wrapping that rib cage, thinking strong abs, strong obliques. Okay, lift your right leg as you go around to the left. Lift your left leg as you go around to the right. One more each side. Okay, coming around to the left, we're going to hold. Tiny little skull movement, so take it back and make the circle smaller. Okay, slowly come over, last one. Left leg lifts, small circles back. Back to center, hold. Inhale. Exhale, come up nice and slowly. Take the pole in front of your feet and stretch over. Well done. Okay, let's lay down for our 100. Okay. Nice deep breath. Allow the feet to fall apart for a moment. We're going to do 100 lying down flat, and if you want to lift alternate legs, you can. So inhale, exhale. Lift your arms, head and shoulders lift. So you're rolling the top half of your body over the middle of your body. So you roll up and over, and then you're going to do your 100. So you're either feet flat or you can lift one leg and the other leg. And if you want to do a full 100, you can lift both legs. So inhale for 5, exhale for 5. Do a mixture. If you can't stay up for long, keep pumping with the pole. Trying, it's a really hard move. Inhale for 5, exhale for 5. Curling your head towards the center, last set. Okay, hold it, lower it, take a moment. Okay, pole goes under, draw yourself up to seated, and let's do our roll back. Okay, we're going to combine a spine stretch with this. So full roll back or half roll back, arms out in front. Inhale, breath, exhale, under the low ceiling. So curling your pelvis, your tailbone. Again, if this is enough, if this is your pinch point, you come back up. If not, you come all the way down, trying to keep your feet facing the ceiling. Control it with your breath. Oops, I'm going to hit my hair. So I needed to move that. Okay, arms come up, head comes up, shoulders. Think heavy back of the body. Peel yourself up. Press down to come up. And then sit up nice and straight. Roll forward into your C curve. If you can, take the pole in front of your feet. Pull on it and feel your nice spine stretch. Feel your wings spread on the back of your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Reset before you go back. So reset yourself nice and tall. Exhale. Toes to ceiling. Turn your pelvis. Turn your hips. Think back of my leggings is heavy. Got magnets drawing me to the mat really slowly. Pole comes over you, take your pole behind. I'm going to be careful not to hit my hair. Inhale, exhale, arms up, head up, reset your feet, legs are glued together, shoulders, top of the back, middle back. No, you sort of lift from your chest as you first come up. Sit up nice and tall, C curve over, last time. And then reset yourself. Okay, we're just going to do 2 of those today. Feel free if you want to pause the video and add a few more in that, and feel free to do that anytime. Okay, let's do some glutes. So, laying on the side of our body. So, tricky to set up. Well, it's not tricky to set up, and once you've got it, you'll understand it. But so your hips are facing forward. We're not on a sun lounger, hips forward. And if you're resting on your elbow, try and lift up from the waist. Get that air gap between here. So this pole is going to go on the outside, tuck it sort of underneath your armpit. and then run it along the side of your body, and it goes along the side of your ankle. And then you're going to pick your legs up and take them to the front corner of the mat so you are offset. And then you're going to take your back leg to the center. So this is just a bit of stability here, and then it'll isolate this top leg. Okay, slowly you're going to lift and lower. Allow that pole to slide off of your foot and back. So it lifts and lowers. Lift and lower. Keep lifted underneath the waist. If your neck starts to ache, tilt it in line. 2 more. Up and hold. Up and hold. So we're going to sweep the leg forward. Again, you've got to be slow with this. Keep it at hip height. This is where having the leg in front helps. Come back to the midline. You're just going to stop at the midline. We're not going to go behind. Sweep it forwards and backwards. Keeping your hips still. Lengthening that leg as you go. So try and make it longer. Try and get it to stretch with the pole. 1 more. Keep lifted. Keep your tummy drawn in. Hold. Reset. Look down. Make sure you're nice and straight. Push that leg away, so which is going to lift you up. Keep the pole on your ankles. Wow, I've got the burn. Circles. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Reverse it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Inhale. Exhale. Drop the pole. Bend the knee. Don't relax it off. Knee taps front. Heel just kicks up towards the ceiling. It doesn't go behind. Knee taps front. Kick up. Knee taps front. Kick up. So don't take it too far behind your hips. It's just kicking up towards the ceiling. 2 more. Keep lifted. And that waist. Up and hold. Open the knee out. Feel that nice stretch. Roll back onto that hip. Take your right arm over your knee so that you're going to go back. You're going to lay on your back, lift the leg up, and then have a little circle with those knees. Release that off. So you can circle with knees bent, or if you want to, you could circle with straight legs. And then reverse the circle. I'm just going to shuffle back onto my mat because I've come off. Okay, drop the knees, take the arms out wide and drop the knees to the right. So keep a little gap between your knees and then come back to centre. Drop the knees to your left. So trying to keep them parallel. Don't allow them to drop too far. You want to use your waist to come back up. 1 more each side. Last one. Drop your legs, swing yourself around to the other side. I'm going to go again. Well done. Okay. Line yourself up on the mat. Pole under armpit, along your leg, lifted from the waist. Take your feet front of the mat, and then take your top leg back so it's nice in line. Okay, staying lifted. Raise and lower. Lift and lower. Keeping the pole in your armpit and trying to keep your ankle in line with the pole. The pole's going to slide, but if you can try and keep it along your leg, just go slower. 2 more. Now I want you to think about drawing those abs in, but don't allow them to flop forward. Up and hold. Inhale. Exhale. Sweep the leg forward. So allow the pole to move, slide. So it's not actually fixed on your leg here. Your leg moves and it just goes back to the center. Don't take your leg behind. So keeping your leg at hip height. Keep lifted from the front waist. Hips are forward, and keep thinking, my abs are making this move as well. 2 more. Last one. Back and hold. Push the leg away. Small circles. Keep, this time, you keep the pole glued to your foot. Reverse it. Use your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Hold. Drop the pole in front. Okay, knee taps front, heel pushes up. Oh. Front. Front. Don't allow the foot to go too far behind. Oh. 2 more. Last one, up and hold. Okay, open the knee out, widen it, take the left hand round, lift the right knee up, and then you can lay on your back and shuffle yourself over to your mat probably. Okay, hip rolls again. So either bent knees or straight legs. Get the blood flowing back in that glute area. And then bend your knees, arms out to the side, and knees drop one side. This time you can take your gains the opposite side. Use your waist and breath to bring you back up. Inhale, drop left, exhale. Inhale, drop right, exhale. Still an ab workout. Isn't everything an ab workout in Pilates? Okay, just draw your knees in for a moment, have a little rock around. Okay, bridge from here. So we're nicely positioned for our bridge. So pole, we're almost there. How are we doing? Not too bad. Okay, let's think about back of the head is soft, shoulders are away from ears. And this time you can stack your plates when you're lying down so that they're not wonky. Okay, so feet, thinking about big toe, little toe. So try not to have them too wide, because when we're going to lift and lower a leg, and if one leg is too wide, then you're wonky already. So have your feet underneath your knees and about maybe a foot's distance from your glutes. Okay, again, we're going to get a massage with this pole. So keeping the pole on the pelvis, let's just do a little pelvic tilt. So inhale, exhale, tilt the pelvis around the pole and lower equally. So trying to think about that pole is equal. And again, my pelvis is working at the same time as each side. So I'm not dominant on my left side or my right side. Okay, one more. Tilt and hold. Okay, now this time I want you to float your hips up. So just push your hips up. You're going to get a bit of resistance with the pole here. Up to you how much you want. So a little bit of resistance. Maybe you roll the pole just below your pubic bone and push up. Hold from here. So you're in a nice straight line from your knees to chest. You've not allowed your rib cage and your back to dip. So it's lifted, so it's, you don't get that backache if you've got that dip. So lift, so think strong from hips to knees, and remember I said we don't want your knees out, we want your knees in line with your hips, so train tracks. Okay, shoulders away from ears. Okay, from here, up to you how much pressure you apply, but I'm going to roll mine towards my thighs and place my fingertips, and then I'm going to allow my bottom to dip and then push up against the pole. Allow to dip, push up. So I'm using my glute muscles this time. Allow to dip, push up and squeeze. Allow to dip, push up and squeeze. 2 more. 1 more. Up, squeeze and hold. Squeeze, release. Okay, taking the pole up so it's nice and straight. So it's in like your shoulders are in line with your wrists. Okay, you might want to reset your foot from here. You're going to bring your right knee in towards the pole. Straighten the leg and then lower to knee height. Bend, place down, swap. Left knee comes towards the pole, straightens, lowers towards the knee, bends, release. So you want to take your knee to the pole, not the pole to the knee. Knee in, straight leg, lower, bend and in. reset yourself each time. So lift your hips up if your hips drop, which is natural. So from here, we'll do one more each side. Reset. Knee in, up, lower, bend, in. Reset last time. Okay, inhale. Exhale, take the pole behind. I've got a plant this time behind me. All these new props. I've got a plant and my water. Okay, pole behind. Lift hips up high. Don't allow your rib cage to fall into your chest. Inhale, breath. My arms should be much straighter than this. Exhale, lower your hips. Lower your top of the back, middle back. Imagine each vertebra touching the mat. Hips, pelvis. And then your pole comes over. Okay, from here, well done. Tuck the pole under and we are going to draw ourselves up for a little teaser. So rolling up, holding your teaser position. Options here. So nice straight arms, so you've got that V-sit. This is a good position for you to feel what your teaser will feel like when you're not supported. So you can sort of come in and out of this. You can rock forward and back. You could tap one foot at a time from here, still with the resistance of the pole behind, and then when you feel confident you could take the pole, maybe take it back, you drop the pole, take it back, drop the pole, take it back into your teaser position again. If not, you're going to, two options here: hold teaser position with the pole so that your arms are taking a lot of this weight from your tummy, but it does give you a chance to get that nice position of the V there. If you're comfortable, inhale. Exhale, take the pole away. Take it in front into your teaser. Lower the legs. And lift. Lower. Lift and hold. Walk, shaking. Switch the pole back under. Hold it here. We're going to roll like a ball into our teaser. So ball-like. Knees to shoulders, feet to seat, elbows tucked in. We're going to roll. Pole allows you to come back up. Hold into your teaser, drop the pole. Rolling like a ball. Ball-like. Hold. Teaser. Bend. I've got some creaks going on. Two more. Teaser. Bend. One more. Hold. Take the teaser away. Bring your feet together. Soles of the feet together. Drop. Allow. Butterfly. Oh, we've got in under an hour today. That was good. Sitting up nice and straight. Just pushing your knees apart. Allow your breath to settle. Allow yourself to land back in the room. Okay, then you're going to swing your legs behind you. We're going to do our back arches. So knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. Okay, let's start with our tailbone. So think tailbone tucks under, spine lifts. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. And then exhale, start with your tailbone. Tilt your tailbone. Imagine that nice line of your spine. And then your head comes. So you get that nice curve like a cat would do. So cat is going to start with their tailbone first. So tailbone, arch your spine, round push up. Navel to spine. Tailbone starts the action. And exhale. Okay, one more. Tailbone. Okay, lift your, actually let's take a rest pose. So knees wide, sit back on your heels, fingertips forward. And then take your hands behind, allow your shoulder blades to fall apart. Feel that nice release. Okay, arms come forward, up to all fours. Push your hips up to your upward dog. Hips nice and high. One more. Stretch back, rolling from the toe ball heel. Squeeze your heels in Pilates V. Push back. And then walk your toes towards your fingers. Keep your heels squeezed together. Lift your tummies. Inhale. Exhale, run your fingertips, toes, ankles, shins, knees, thighs. Turn your pelvis, turn your hips, stack your spine, roll your shoulders, come up to standing, have a little swing, just get the blood flowing, lovely. And take an inhale breath all the way up. Exhale down onto your tiptoes if you wish. All the way up, all the way out. Hands together. Well done. Hope you enjoyed this class with the pole, and I will see you soon. Take care. Have a good week. Bye.